Have you ever gotten that gut feeling like a guy's into you but you can't quite prove it? Some guys don't make the obvious move, rather he shows it through subtle gestures, lingering looks and moments when he believes you won't notice. If you've ever found yourself asking yourself, does he have a secret crush on me? Stay right here, because in this video we're exploring 9 sneaky but telling signs a guy is secretly into you, and don't miss sign number 8 because it's the one that nearly everyone ignores, but it could be the biggest sign of all. Let's dive in. Sign 1: he can't stop staring at you when he thinks you're not paying attention. You know that sensation, the back of the neck tingling that prompts you to turn around only to find him staring at you, and then, like clockwork, he looks away as if it never occurred. That is no coincidence. Men are visual, yes, but attraction is more than what they see, it's what they feel when they look at you. If his eyes land on you in a room full of people, or he looks at you even when there's no need to, his heart is far ahead of his mouth. Observe the eyes, they don't lie often. Sign 2: he attempts to make you laugh and lights up when you do. If a man goes out of his way to be funny with you, even if he's not naturally the class clown himself, that's a good sign. It's not necessarily about telling jokes, it's the teasing, the playful sarcasm, the way he lights up when you actually laugh. Your laugh is a treat to him, it makes him feel noticed, valued, and more attuned to you. When a guy is interested in you, bringing laughter to your face isn't all about charisma, it's chemistry. Sign 3: he creates excuses to touch you discreetly, but frequently it might be sweeping a lock of hair from your face, a light touch on your arm when he makes a point, or a high five that hangs there a fraction of a second too long. They're not accidental, they're little tests. He's measuring your comfort zone, your response, and praying that spark can become something, because physical contact begins small, and a guy who's got a crush, he wants to be close enough to sense your energy. Sign 4: his energy changes the moment you enter the room. You don't even have to say a word, a simple entering of the room alters his entire demeanor. All of a sudden he sits up straighter, his mood improves, he becomes slightly more lively, a little more alive. That's the power of presence, and if your presence has that kind of impact on him, it's because you're not just another person in the room, the person he's secretly hoping will notice. Sign 5: he leans in when you speak. It's a little thing, but it says a lot. When you speak, he leans in, even if he could hear you just fine from where he was. That lean in is saying, I want to be close to you, I'm interested in what you have to say, I'm not distracted, I'm Alan. Attraction isn't always in grand romantic gestures, it's in the body language that pulls someone closer without a word. Sign 6: he remembers how you made him feel and brings it up later. Yes, individuals remember what you said or did, but genuine connection is deeper than words. When a guy remembers how you treated him, that's when it transitions from interest to something more. Perhaps it was the way you listened when he felt overwhelmed, the way you pushed him forward when he felt unable, or the way you made him smile on a day when things felt too much. If he mentions it weeks, even months later, it is because that moment didn't disappear, it stuck with him. He felt something authentic and it lingered. Attraction that leaves an emotional mark is a rare, and when a man maintains those feelings, it's not a crush, it's the start of emotional bond, because long after the talk is over, what lingers is how you left him feeling alive, visible, or simply heard. Sign 7: he shares you with his friends. Guys can be secretive about how they feel, particularly when they don't know where you stand yet, but you'll figure out something's up when his friends behave like they know your name already, because they most likely do. Maybe they tease him when you show up or exchange those knowing glances behind your back. Maybe they already know about your favorite movie or that story you told him last week. That's not coincidence. It's conversation, and not just any kind. Men don't bring up someone to their friends unless that person's been occupying their mind a little too often. If his inner circle knows your quirks, your goals, or even your pet's name, it means you've made it into the parts of his life that matter. Sign 8: he asks questions that go deeper than small talk. This one might not seem like a big deal at first glance, but it is. Anyone can inquire about how your day was, but when a man is genuinely interested in you, he wants to know what makes you you. He'll ask you about your childhood, your fears, your wildest dreams. He wants to know what keeps you up at night and what gets you out of bed in the morning. These aren't just curious questions, they're emotional bridges. When a guy moves beyond shallow conversation and into those intimate vulnerable places, he's reaching to meet you where your heart resides. Sign 9. He attempts to impress you but doesn't overdo it. Sometimes it's the humble brag, other times it's that out of the blue tale about how he navigated a difficult problem, made a significant choice, or accomplished something worthwhile. Insert it into conversation like it's nothing, but don't be mistaken, it's deliberate. When a guy is secretly into you, he wants to introduce you to the best things about him, his motivation, his grit, his skills, not in a boasting manner but in a manner that comes across as effortless. He's attempting to demonstrate casually that he's worthy of your attention, that he has something genuine to give, that if you were to turn his way you wouldn't regret it. It's natural. Almost tribal guys innately want to be perceived as competent, intriguing, and strong, particularly by someone they find admirable. So there you have it, 9 signs a guy may secretly be into you. Some signs are obvious, others are subtle, but if you pay attention the truth will always be out there in the way he looks at you, listens to you, and lights up when you're around. Now ask me, have you seen any of these signs recently? Share your stories in the comments. I love hearing about those near miss love moments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep trusting your instincts. They're often right before your heart knows why.